a comedian. Come on, let's get him up here. There you go.
Thank you, Slammy. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, cool, cool, cool. Greetings, cats. All right, I got some cats back here. Cats and kittens, how you doing tonight? What's the haps? What's been twitching? What you been stirring up in the kitchen? Yeah, so summertime in July. We're all getting ready for hell, Sammy. I know, that's a good one. Here's the new motto for Las Vegas. What happens in Vegas evaporates in Vegas. Could it get a little hot? It was so hot today, my martini overheated. That's how hot it was today. Thank you. Blew a gasket and blinded a bartender. No, the bartender's okay. Don't worry about that. He's all right. But my computer told me that it was 110 degrees today. I saw on my computer 110 degrees today. I don't really trust my computer that much anymore, ever since it told me that there was a Nigerian lawyer who wanted to give me $58 million. Once it told me that, I gave it up. I gotta say though, tonight, we got a very handsome, very stylish, very good-looking crowd in here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Way better than the last group they let in here, let me tell you. Looked like those cats were taking style tips from Snooki. This is true. So, my name is Sly the Cat, just like that. I'm a jazz piano player, not a pianist. Don't say pianist. It confuses some people, gets some people excited. It's not a good reaction when you say pianist. Say piano player, works much better. And growing up, I was very young when I was growing up. And we didn't have enough money to really buy the fancy food, like cheese, you know. All we could afford was Cheetos. So, but you know, the thing about Cheetos is anything that you can make out of cheese, you can make out of Cheetos. Cheetos and crackers, macaroni and Cheetos, Cheetos souffle. We even make Cheetos whiz. It's good. You put a bunch of Cheetos in the blender, you push puree, and you get smooth Cheetos whiz. If you want it chunky, you push chop, and then you get chunky Cheetos whiz. Like you, you're good. But the best thing about Cheetos whiz is there's no expiration date on it, because that stuff lasts forever. You can't get rid of that. As a jazz musician, the diet of a jazz musician is, it's very simple, really. There's basically a focus on two of the major food groups. That's the food group of Scotch and the food group of microwave. Those are the two food groups. It works like this. You come home around 4 o'clock in the morning, you stagger in the door, you zap something in the microwave, wash it down with Scotch. You wake up the next day, you do it again. The next day, you do it again. That's the diet of a jazz musician right there. And that was my diet for many, many years, until recently when I just, for the very first time in my life, I got married for the very first time. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Did you know when you're married they got this thing called home cooking? Have you ever heard of this? It's really good. Home cooking. I love home cooking. All right, now I'm lost. Hold on.
I had it up to there. I was good.
We're on West Charleston, don't worry, doing fine.
But I'm kidding around because, you know, being a jazz musician, a lot of people like to feed jazz musicians. At gigs, they like to give you food, they like to give you drinks, they like to give you food. You know what they don't like to give you at jazz gigs? They don't like to give you money. That's exactly right. Because they're saving up their money to give it to the DJs. Because the DJs are very expensive, man. Now, the DJs charge a lot of money. Not that they're not worth it, that's not what I'm saying. I mean, I personally know several DJs who have practiced for minutes and minutes at a time. So they can get this finger to hit that button and start that MP3. No, it's a God-given gift to keep the party rocking. Push another button, keep it rocking, yeah. And the cool thing about DJs is they got these really nice heads, you know. Over centuries they've been shaped from natural selection, so they have little notches in here so they can hold those headphones right on their heads. That's a special talent that only DJs have, man. That's why they get the big money. And the jazz musicians, they get, you know, Scotch and microwave oven stuff. So I see a lot of you cats out there doing the math, especially over in this area. The ones who can do math. And it's true. This is not my first time around the block. I'm a little old. I got some years on me, it's true. What of it? Hey! It's not the worst thing in the world. Nah, it is. Being old is horrible. Don't do it. Being old is not cool at all. If you're gonna be old, don't do it till later in life. Because it is no fun, it's horrible. There's nothing worse than being old, actually. Unless you're stupid. And old and stupid, that's worse. Old and stupid, if you're gonna be stupid, try to be smart about it, you know. But old and stupid is really bad. The only thing worse than that is being old, stupid, and bald. You know. Thank you, yeah. See, look at that. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Oh. Well, he stood up and waved his hand. Was I going to let that lay there like that? Come on, give me a break. But he's a drunk, and there's nothing being old and stupid and bald, unless, of course, you're broke. All right, I made a few bad choices in life. What? What do you want from me? Give me a break. All right, here we go. Hair. Let's talk about hair. I had hair once. There was a time I had hair. Those days are way gone. But I tried a new shampoo today. This is a shampoo that had something in it called a volumizer. You know, a volumizer. I didn't know if it was going to make my hair bigger or louder. You know what I mean? But I looked in the mirror after I used it, and it was the same size, and I still couldn't hear it. So I'm thinking, another product that lied to me. You know what product never lies to me? Vodka. Vodka tells me the truth. Yes, it does. And you can tell the truth too if you drink enough vodka. They call it Dutch courage. I call it Russian courage. They should use vodka in courtrooms to help get to the truth. That would speed things up quite a bit. Forget the Bible. Anybody can lie on the Bible. On vodka, it's another story altogether. You just feed every witness about 3 shots of vodka before they get to the stand, and then you say, and now, Mr. Jones, perhaps you'd like to tell us what really happened out there. Out comes the truth. The Justice Department should get an account at national distillers. People would be lining up to testify. Trials would take minutes instead of months. It's definitely the way to go. All right, that wasn't funny, but I like saying it, so there you go. But here's the best part about using vodka in courtroom. We wouldn't need lawyers anymore. No more lawyers. Why does everybody cheer? You don't like lawyers? Why is that? Oh, that's right. They're all lying dirtbags. Now I remember. I remember now. I'm just kidding about that last part. No, I'm not. Yeah, lawyers lie. People lie, but you know what doesn't lie? Sound. Sound. What you hear is what you get, baby. Jazz doesn't lie. Jazz is cool. What you hear is what you get, baby. But the problem is not that many people are listening to jazz anymore, you know? A lot of people like to listen to jazz. Unfortunately, most of them are dead now. So, yeah, it's not. Have you heard jazz radio lately? It sounds like this. It's WXYZ, your local jazz radio station. Tonight, cats, we're having a very special treat. We're having a fundraiser today. Yeah. We had one yesterday, but it didn't work out that well, so we're having another one today. I mean, the problem is they only got about 4 people listening at any one time. 4 people listening, and 3 of those cats are asleep. Are you kidding me? And they practically know all their listeners by name. We know you're out there listening, Bob, and if you're still awake, we'd really like you to send us $15 because we'd like to order lunch. We're hungry, Bob. Come on, man. Send us the money. Open your PayPal account. Yeah, it's tough. Jazz is tough, man. I gotta memorize this stuff. This is not gonna work. Oh, yeah. So, money is very tight. I think we can all agree on that. I mean, it just cost me $6 to get in here. That's how tight money is. Ouch. You cats heard about this 1%, 99% freeze-on? This thing that's going on? The 1% and 99%? Apparently somebody has decided that the entire world should be divided into 2 parts. There's this part over here, the 1%. They have everything. They got all the money, they got the martinis, they got all the cool stuff, and they don't even have to work. This part, the 99%, has nothing. They got buckets. They don't even have jobs. These cats don't work. These cats don't have jobs. How can anything ever get done? That's what I want to know. So I was a little confused. I looked into it. I found out that I, in fact, am in the 99%. Oh. I missed the cutoff by this much. I was so close, I was right there. Here's the thing, though. I don't actually like the 1% very much. I don't dig them, you know? They are not very diggable. They have low diggability. They are not cool, the 1%. The problem is they have so much money. It makes them boring. You know, when you have that much money, it makes you boring. Because all they do is think about money and sit around and count their money day after day, week after week. It takes them forever to count their money. You know how long it takes me to count my money? 3 seconds, that's about it. And that's on payday, when I get paid. Yep, it's all there, sure, got it right there. My net worth, got it right there in my pocket, not a problem. No, the 1%, I find them to be rather dull, forgettable cats. Very easy to forget. And I have met so many forgettable cats in my life. I can't remember any of them. It's horrible. The thing about that is, though, you never really know how forgettable somebody is until you've known them for a while. Thank you! I thought that would work out much better than that. I really thought that would work out. I was laughing like crazy when I wrote that. I thought that was good. Yeah, work on the delivery a little bit. It wasn't.
No, it's fine.
Wasn't. Oh, was? Oh, nice. Yeah, the 1%, man. They are hideously dull, horrible, evil people. Quick show of hands. How many people in the 1% are here tonight? I didn't think so. This didn't look like the kind of group that had too much money as a problem. This is the kind of group where the 99% is running rampant. My kind of people, the people who are into life, the vibrant, exciting, wonderful, colorful cats, the kind of cats you always find in places like this. You know what kind of cats you never find in places like this? Sober cats. That's what you never find in places like this. But don't drink and drive, cats, because you might have to spend the night locked up with Lindsay Lohan, and nobody wants to see that. My name is Sly the Cat. I'll swank you later. Living swank is the best revenge. Adios.
Oh, thank you, Sly the Cat. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, talented comedian Sly the Cat. Thank you, good sir. All right.
Great.
I'm sorry?
No, I say it's great.
Look, vodka tells the truth. Don't get wet with your orange juice back there. Don't make any trouble, Devin, all right? So, speaking of trouble, we have a great act that's coming up next. A wonderful harmonicist. Is it harmonicist or harmonicist there, Luke?
I've honestly, it's always just been harmonica player.
Harmonica player, that's right. Let's take a little break and we'll come back with harmonica player and singer Luke Anthony.